Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio. EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Go. 13.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. He's going to air one out right away. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. You talk about a way to get this one started, Greg. Come on the road, go downfield deep, and put 6 on the board.
You could tell, Mike, this offensive coordinator, he wanted to come out aggressive in this one. Finds himself on the road. What does he do on the first snap? Deep shot, touchdown, strike first.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's going to take this past the 45, and that's good enough for a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
There we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the left side, he's got Njoku.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line. And the drive continues. First down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one batted in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Cleveland.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he will score. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Browns.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
No, we changed it. Oh. Hey.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play there for Baltimore. It's a gain of 49. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And the Ravens are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a 1st down. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. They'll motion over Flowers. 1st and goal, and it's Henry. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. closer. Here's second and goal.
Hey, report.
Now Jackson, this a designed run.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Third and goal for Jackson. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
The kick is good. Next to score, Ravens 14, Browns 7.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
We are...
Hey, check that. Street.
Now, faking the give. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice gain.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. In motion comes Beckham. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here on second and 10. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he's in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, report! Report! 13. Hey, report! Report!
Lamar going to work from the pistol. He's going to... The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
Hey, hey. Hey, middle, middle, middle. You.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. He's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He gets that to the veteran, Aguilar. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come on.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
That is caught. What a throw. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. You change it.
Bateman is the motion man.
Nice up. Sit up.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
No, look. Hey. Hey. Nice up. Hey, middle. Hey, report. Hey. Nice up. Let's go.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now to throw on first down. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Middle. No, we change it. Nice up.
Jackson now on second down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
Hey. Yeah.
Now Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They bring Judy in motion. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Here's a run going left. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only one. Third and 9.
Go!
He'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. picking up the first down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Throwing now from the gun. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set.
Look wide. Get this one complete. A gain there of 11. It's a Browns first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box them out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. In motion comes Beckham. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Let's go.
Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
From back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on 3rd and goal? Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. No motion over Flowers. Now it's Jackson. He's going to keep it himself.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
DC, ready?
Here's 2nd and 6.
Go right here.
Here's Jackson. The second down throw is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Yeah. 13. Hey, report.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. Throwing Jackson. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Second down, Jackson. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 14 yards on the pickup there.
Hey, middle.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time.
No, we changed it.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll motion over Flowers. Again, it's Jackson. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Third and long for Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Jackson looking to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. They convert in style. Huge play on fourth and long. Now, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Jackson now. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. And the Browns are going to get the football at their own 40.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Come on, set. Take go.
This drive will start on the ground. And it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Cleveland.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this two-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Here's a toss, right side. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This fielded at his own 1. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. This is 1st and 10.
Right. Ready. It's up. It's up. Report. You.
Back near his goal line, Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. Here's 1st down.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. You change it. Middle. Ready. It's up.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Tucker for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Ravens are back to within 7. It's 28-21. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens. But we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.